Glendora was all citrus groves, of course, from the 1870s on up through about 1955 when the tract housing boom started. And this ranch was bought in 1929, this 140 acres, by Arthur Bourne, who built his mansion. He was a millionaire already because he had money from the Singer Sewing Machine Company. So this mansion around the corner down here is known by Glendorans as the Singer Mansion. And so he came here and started operating and building this warehouse and operating the citrus groves, and he sold all his stuff down on Route 66. And my uncle Michael worked for him in the 1940s. So when Michael was about 9 years old, Mr. Bourne retired and was going to move off, and the 9-year-old Michael said, "Oh, well, I want to live here." When you come in, go past the gate. It'll close automatically in about a minute. You can, right? So you can sit down and work it. So everyone come on in, don't be shy. It would take the crates down to another storage area. The cool thing about this, if you look at here, President Eisenhower got stuck here. So Dwight Eisenhower, this is after he was president, this is in the early 60s. This is pre-Castle. So this is when his mom was making big parties and so forth. So one of the people who was sort of a great friend of Michael and his mother was someone named Flo Peck, or Florence Peck, but known as Flo, who had been Eisenhower's personal cook when he was in Italy. This was before he went to Europe. And they stayed in touch. And Eisenhower in the 60s was here to dedicate a sort of a boys' military school and so forth. And he got in touch with Flo and said, "Oh, you should come see this this great place that my friend Dorothy, that's my mom, has." And so he came and he saw this and he said, "Oh, I want to take the elevator down." And Michael was like, "I don't know." The Secret Service was there. And then, "Oh, no, come on." So they went, and about halfway down, the fuse blew. So you had Ike's head sticking about here, and so Michael was running, you know, and this is before circuit breakers, and what I would do, if I were you, is go and take a look. It's amazing inside. It's not quite that sunny today, especially when it's sunny. And before this was built, this all the light coming in is just an amazing thing. So I would recommend going. Going there and come out the other way, and it's a pretty neat thing. So that's the original building of the entire castle, right there. So anyway, he built this because his mom was having these parties. So it's as a place to stay when she was having parties, essentially. Now, before the central tower of the machine shop was built, the sun would come down on this, and it only has a tin roof, so you can see there's a loft up front, and that's where we sleep. But it would also be essentially your alarm clock, because by 6:30 it was baking in there.
Of course.
So Michael always liked that, and so this is part of it. So
there's this whole security thing in here, starting with this, which is the portcullis, which comes down. So if you're being chased by bad guys, especially if they're on a horse, and you're running in here, and they're chasing after the horse, well, this is coming down, and it may knock them off the horse. But it may not work, right? Or they may get through, or whatever. So there's other security. If you look down here, and since everything is here is either recycled or repurposed, you see these are old bed frames, but it's all the gates so they can drop down. So the bad guys get through the portcullis, but it could be that they get past those two. Well, there's two defenses here. There's a dragon, and then there's also gun ports there and there. And then finally there's this gate. So if they make it through all that, the bad guys have made it into the capital. Keep the place but enough of it. So again, so there are 6 residents here. So that was one. These quarters up there. Basically, 2 miles down that way, there's Citrus College on Citrus Avenue. It was citrus. And although the original structure used to go down with a cement factory, trucks would buy and spill doors in. So if you look at all the doors and windows in here, the former jail cells. There's the guy who workers who work too slow, so I got to move in. And so forth. This is what's known as the bee tower. He used to actually have a very active bee population here, and they kept them up here in the sunny, and then it was a standing house. But they sort of redid it. There are pictures of it being down to its bones. And then when he was building the wall, the way it was lifted, so you see somebody sort of. Such a disarming and challenging that once you got it on, then you come on and get one of the they had this great clock tower, and ever since he saw that as like a young boy, he just well, not even ironic for any of this anyone wants to see it. But you go in, take a look. I mean, it is working. I think it is because it was raining on the house. One of the things about this, you can't just change it. So if it stops or you have to do work on it or anything like that, you have to wait until it's back